Yo, what are you doing sitting there, staring at the screen? It's time to get out there, like really get out there. We're talking about the most insane, most beautiful, most breathtaking places on this entire planet. This is Travelpedia, and we're about to drop the ultimate travel guide 50 wonders of the planet. So buckle up, smash that like button, and subscribe because we're about to embark on a visual journey that's going to redefine your travel bucket list. This is Travelpedia, and I'm stoked to be your guide. Let's go. Hiroshima. Just saying the name sends chills down your spine, you know? This city has seen some serious stuff, a history so heavy it could crush you. But here's the thing about Hiroshima, it's not stuck in the past. It's like this phoenix rising from the ashes, vibrant, full of life. We're talking serene gardens and bustling markets, ancient temples and modern architecture. You walk these streets and you can feel the energy, this resilience, this determination to create something beautiful out of tragedy. All right, let's switch gears and talk about a place that's all about soaking up the sun and enjoying life. Let's talk about Alicante, Spain. This city is the Mediterranean dream, with sunny beaches, crystal clear water, and a vibe that just screams relax. Grab some tapas, maybe some fresh seafood paella, and just chill. That's the Alicante life. Alicante has this cool blend of old and new, ancient castles, charming old town, and vibrant nightlife. The people? Warm, welcoming, and always down for a good time. Whether you're catching rays, exploring historical sites, or enjoying the atmosphere, Alicante rejuvenates. All right, guys, buckle up because we're heading to Bali. This place is like stepping into a postcard. Lush rice paddies, volcanoes piercing the sky, and beaches that go on forever. Bali's where those perfect Instagram photos come from. But it's not just about the looks. Bali's got this vibe, this energy. The people are unbelievably welcoming, the food is out of this world, and the culture is so rich and vibrant. You can spend your days surfing epic waves or just kicking back on the beach, sipping on a coconut. And the best part? Bali won't break the bank. From budget-friendly hostels to luxurious villas, this place gets under your skin. You leave with a piece of your heart behind. You'll be daydreaming about this place long after you've left. Next up, we're diving headfirst into history, guys. We're talking about Cairo, Egypt, a city that's been around for, like, ever. It's like stepping back in time. And the pyramids, man, the pyramids. You can feel the weight of history when you're standing in their shadow. The city is a vibrant mix of old and new, with bustling markets, delicious street food. Cairo is a city that will leave you speechless. Okay, folks, get ready to trade in your flip-flops for hiking boots because we're heading to British Columbia, Canada. This place is all about raw, untamed wilderness. Think towering mountains, pristine lakes, and dense forests. It's a nature lover's paradise. Wake up to birdsong, hike ancient forests, and maybe spot a bear. Escape the city, reconnect with nature, and breathe fresh mountain air. British Columbia also has cool cities like Vancouver and Victoria. Enjoy fresh seafood. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just want to relax, British Columbia has it all. Be prepared to be blown away by its beauty. Guys, we're hopping over to Croatia, a country that's been blowing up on the travel scene lately, and for good reason. Dubrovnik, dubbed the Pearl of the Adriatic, is like stepping into a real-life Game of Thrones set. And yeah, I know everyone's saying that, but seriously, this place is insane. Imagine strolling along ancient city walls, overlooking the turquoise waters of the Adriatic. The Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means it's kind of a big deal. Cobblestone streets, terracotta rooftops, centuries-old buildings. It's like traveling back in time. Dubrovnik isn't just about history, though. It's got a vibrant energy. Cafes buzzing with life, hidden alleyways to get lost in, and stunning beaches to soak up the Mediterranean sun. This place has it all. Make sure you try some fresh seafood while you're there. Seriously delicious. All right, let's move on to the next adventure. All right, we're heading stateside now, to a place that needs no introduction, the Grand Canyon. It's like nature's own IMAX theater, massive and awe-inspiring. 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and a mile deep. You could spend a lifetime exploring this place. Words honestly don't do it justice. Pack your scuba gear, we're diving into the Great Barrier Reef. It's an underwater metropolis teeming with life. Over 2,900 reefs, 900 islands, and enough marine life to make your head spin. From coral gardens to sharks, turtles, and thousands of fish species. It's a diver's paradise. All right, guys, picture this. Whitewashed houses stacked like sugar cubes clinging to volcanic cliffs. Yeah, that's Santorini, a place that's basically a real-life postcard. This Greek island is like a punch of beauty right to your eyeballs, and the sunsets? Don't even get me started. You can wander through those narrow streets dodging donkeys, maybe grabbing some gyros, soaking it all in. And the vibe? It's electric, especially as the sun starts to dip below the horizon. You've got that golden light bathing everything, the sky turning a million shades of pink and orange. Seriously, it's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your phone, forget about your worries, and just be present. It's no wonder Santorini is a haven for honeymooners and anyone looking for a little slice of paradise. Trust me, this island is more than just a pretty face. It's an experience. From the Greek islands, we're jumping to the Andes Mountains of Peru. Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, screams mystery and adventure. Hidden high in the clouds, it's like stepping back in time. Temples and terraces perfectly fitted without modern mortar. Feel the history in those stones. Whether you hike or take the train, it's breathtaking. Standing among those ruins, feeling the energy, is unforgettable. Machu Picchu is a testament to human ingenuity. Buckle up, we're heading to Iceland, a giant natural playground. Volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, it's all here. Hike glaciers in the morning, soak in a spa by afternoon. Black sand beaches, towering waterfalls, endless glaciers. And if you're lucky, the northern lights will blow your mind. Iceland will challenge, inspire, and awe you. Alright guys, we're talking Maldives. Picture this crystal clear turquoise water, so blue it looks like it was poured straight from a can of paint. We're talking those overwater bungalows you see in magazines. Imagine waking up, walking a few feet, and diving straight into that unreal ocean. This isn't just a vacation, it's a total escape. Alright folks, buckle up, because we're heading to the bottom of the world. Patagonia. This isn't your average vacation spot. This is raw, untamed nature at its finest. Think towering glaciers, jagged peaks that pierce the sky, and a silence so profound it'll make you feel like you're the only person on Earth. This is where the Andes Mountains put on a final show before they disappear into the ocean. Alright guys, let's talk about a place where beauty meets adventure. Banff National Park. Think towering mountains, pristine turquoise lakes, and dense forests. This is the Canadian Rockies, straight out of a dream. Lake Louise with its iconic turquoise waters, or Moraine Lake practically glowing, and Banff Town, a charming mountain town. This place is an outdoor enthusiast's paradise. Kayak, whitewater raft, mountain bike, you name it. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to hit the Amalfi Coast. This place is straight out of a dream. Sheer cliffs plunging into the turquoise Mediterranean, pastel-colored villages clinging to the hillsides, and lemon trees bursting with sunshine. Amalfi Coast is not a letdown. It's even more stunning in person. The vibe here is electric. Locals zipping around on scooters, tourists soaking up the sun, and the air smells like delicious food and salt water. Okay, we're switching gears completely now, people. From the Italian Riviera, we're jumping over to the South Pacific, to a place that defines paradise, Bora Bora. Get ready for water so blue it looks like someone spilled a can of paint in the ocean. Think overwater bungalows perched on stilts above crystal-clear lagoons, volcanic peaks piercing the sky, and a sense of tranquility that just washes over you. Bora Bora is the ultimate escape, the kind of place you go to completely unplug and recharge. Snorkeling with stingrays and sharks, lounging on white sand beaches, and sipping cocktails as the sun sets over the Pacific. Life doesn't get much better than this. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're headed to the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. Imagine a vast wilderness teeming with wildlife. Lions, elephants, giraffes, zebras, cheetahs, you name it. This is nature raw and unfiltered. Witness the circle of life unfold before your eyes. It's an experience that will stay with you forever. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading to Kyoto, Japan. This isn't just another city, it's like stepping back in time. You've got these ancient temples everywhere, some of them over 1,000 years old, nestled amongst modern buildings. Imagine walking down a street lined with these wooden houses, the smell of incense in the air, and then bam! You turn a corner and there's a skyscraper. It's this crazy juxtaposition of old and new that just works. And the gardens, man, they're like little pockets of zen, perfectly manicured with these crazy rock formations and bonsai trees. You can tell they take pride in their city, in their history. Kyoto is one of those places that just gets under your skin. You walk those streets, you feel that history, and you can't help but feel changed by it. It's like this city has figured out the secret to blending the past and the present. Trust me, Kyoto needs to be on your bucket list. Yo, what's up everybody? We're heading down under to the land of Kiwis and Hobbits, New Zealand. This place is like nowhere else on Earth. Seriously, it's like 8 continents crammed into 2 islands. You've got these crazy jagged mountains, glaciers, and rolling green hills. And the beaches? White sand, black sand, turquoise water, hidden coves, you name it. And then there's the adventure. Bungee jumping, skydiving, whitewater rafting, hiking trails through rainforests and volcanic craters, an adrenaline junkie's paradise. But it's not just about the crazy landscapes and activities. New Zealand has this chill vibe, this connection to nature that's contagious. It's like everyone there is just stoked to be alive and experiencing the beauty around them. It's pretty infectious, honestly. All right, guys, prepare to have your minds blown. We're about to witness one of the most epic natural wonders on this planet, Victoria Falls. This thing is a beast. Imagine a sheet of water a mile wide, plummeting over 350 feet. The sound, the power, the mist rising up like smoke, it's absolutely insane. They call it Mosiwatunya, the smoke that thunders. Just being in the presence of Victoria Falls is an experience you won't forget. It's a reminder of the raw, untamed beauty of this planet. All right, guys, picture this. Snow-capped peaks piercing the sky valleys so green they're practically glowing and charming villages nestled in between. That's the Swiss Alps for you. We're talking the Matterhorn, the Eiger, the Jungfrau iconic peaks. The sheer scale of these mountains will blow your mind. The Swiss Alps are an outdoor enthusiast's paradise. And don't forget the fondue in a cozy chalet. The Swiss Alps are as close to perfect as it gets. Buckle up, we're heading to the Galapagos Islands, a place like nowhere else on Earth. This archipelago is like stepping into a real-life nature documentary. Giant tortoises lumbering around, marine iguanas chilling on volcanic rocks, and blue-footed boobies doing their thing. It's wild! Charles Darwin drew inspiration from this place. The diversity of life here is mind-blowing. The animals here have zero chill. They're not afraid of humans, so you can get up close and personal with them. The Galapagos Islands are a reminder of how incredible our planet truly is. Guys, get ready to have your minds blown because we're about to dive into Petra, Jordan, a place that's part ancient city, part Indiana Jones movie set. Seriously, this place is unreal. Imagine a city carved directly into towering sandstone cliffs, hidden away in a desert canyon for centuries. That's Petra. This place was once a bustling trade center for the Nabatean civilization, and the architecture they left behind is nothing short of awe-inspiring. These structures are massive, intricate, and mind-bogglingly old. It's like stepping back in time. Walking through the Sick, a narrow gorge that serves as the entrance to Petra, is an experience in itself. The walls soar hundreds of feet above you, and you can feel the history seeping from the stone. And then boom, you turn a corner and bam, the treasury explodes into view. It's a moment you won't forget. Petra is a testament to human ingenuity and the power of ancient civilizations. It's a place that will spark your imagination and make you realize just how much history is etched into our planet. Get this one on your bucket list, folks. Trust me. All right, guys, picture this. Turquoise water so clear you can see your toes 10 feet deep. White sand beaches that feel like powdered sugar. Lush green palm trees swaying in the breeze. No, this isn't a dream. This is Seychelles. This place is the definition of paradise. We're talking about an archipelago of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean, each one more stunning than the last. We're talking giant tortoises chilling in the shade, rare birds soaring overhead, and coral reefs teeming with life. And the best part, it's not just a pretty face. Seychelles is all about preserving its natural beauty. They've got strict conservation laws, sustainable tourism practices, the whole 9 yards. They're not just trying to take your breath away with the scenery, they're trying to protect it too. So yeah, Seychelles is the real deal. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your phone, ditch your shoes, and just soak it all in. Trust me guys, this one's a must-see. Yo, you ever feel like the earth is alive? Like really alive? Come to Yellowstone and feel it. It's a giant breathing testament to nature's power. Geysers shooting water, bubbling mud pots, and a supervolcano that could reshape the planet. It's captivating and humbling. Yellowstone stays with you long after you leave. All right, let's switch gears for a second. Now let's talk about somewhere that just makes you want to relax and enjoy the good life. That's right, we're going to Tuscany, Italy. Imagine this, rolling hills covered in vineyards, cypress trees lining dusty roads, medieval hilltop towns bathed in golden light. Always ready with a smile and a glass of Chianti. Tuscany is a feast for the senses, a balm for the soul. Buckle up because we're diving into Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Imagine a jungle, thick and dense. Massive stone temples, intricately carved, emerging from the green. That's Angkor Wat, once the heart of the Khmer Empire, a sprawling metropolis. Hundreds of temples spread across hundreds of square miles, like walking into an Indiana Jones movie set. Giant stone faces staring out from towers, intricate carvings that tell stories of gods and kings. You can practically hear the echoes of monks chanting. It's a living testament to human resilience, a reminder that beauty and culture can endure. All right, guys, get ready to have your minds blown wide open because we're heading north, way north, to the land of Vikings and breathtaking landscapes, Norway. I'm talking about the Norwegian fjords, a place so epic, so visually stunning, it makes you question if it's even real. Imagine this, sheer cliffs rising straight out of the water, plunging thousands of feet into these deep, dark, almost mythical waters. We're talking waterfalls cascading down those cliffs, creating these wispy white streaks against the dark rock, like something out of a fantasy novel. And the water? It's this crazy mix of deep blues and greens, reflecting the sky and the mountains, so clear you can see straight down into its depths. You can explore these fjords by boat, weave your way through these narrow inlets, and feel the spray of those waterfalls on your face. But here's the kicker. You can get your adrenaline pumping too. Hike up to the top of those cliffs, look out over this vast expanse of water and mountains, and feel like you're on top of the world. You can kayak through these tranquil waters, surrounded by this deafening silence, broken only by the sound of your own paddle strokes. It's the kind of place that makes you feel small, insignificant even, but in the best way possible. Like you're part of something much bigger than yourself. The air is clean, the silence is deafening, and the beauty is just, well, it's indescribable. Trust me on this one, the Norwegian fjords are a must-see. All right, guys, we're about to explore a place so ridiculously beautiful, so unbelievably blue, you'd think it was straight out of a fairy tale. We're talking about Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia. Imagine cascading waterfalls, hundreds of them, tumbling over these natural dams made of limestone and moss. The water is crystal clear, this unbelievable shade of turquoise that seems to glow from within. You can walk on these wooden boardwalks that wind their way through the park, right over the water. Hear the roar of the waterfalls, feel the mist on your face, and be mesmerized by the beauty of it all. All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to climb one of the most iconic mountains on the planet, Mount Kilimanjaro. The tallest freestanding mountain in the world, rising over 19,000 feet straight up from the African plains. It's not just the sheer size of Kilimanjaro that's impressive, it's the journey to the top. Hiking through multiple ecosystems, from lush rainforests to alpine deserts, and finally to that snow-capped peak. It's a challenging climb, but with the right preparation, anyone can conquer this thing. And that view from the top? Forget about it. Okay, let's be real. We all know about the Great Wall of China. It's one of those bucket list destinations, and trust me, it lives up to the hype. It's not just one wall, it's a massive network stretching for thousands of miles. Generations dedicated their lives to building this incredible feat of engineering. Walking along the wall, you feel the weight of history and human ingenuity. All right, let's talk about paradise. Bora Bora. Picture perfect with turquoise waters, lush mountains, and iconic bungalows. It's more than just a pretty face. It's surreal. Step off the plane, worries melt away. Perfect to disconnect and reconnect. Vibrant coral reefs, colorful fish, even sharks. Snorkeling or diving, it's unforgettable. Adventure, relaxation, or escape. Bora Bora has it all. Yo, what's up everybody? It's your girl, back at it again with another wonder of the world. We're talking Yosemite, man. This place is like walking straight into an Ansel Adams photograph. Granite cliffs that'll make your jaw drop, waterfalls that'll make Niagara look like a leaky faucet, and sequoia trees so massive, you'll feel like an ant. It's like nature cranked things up to 11 here. All right, let's talk paradise, people. Picture this. Crystal clear turquoise water so blue, it'd make your Instagram followers weep with envy. White sand beaches so soft, it's like walking on clouds. And overwater bungalows, yeah, you heard me right. Bungalows perched right on stilts above the water. That's the Maldives in a nutshell. All right, we're diving deep into the heart of it all now, folks. This is the Amazon rainforest, the planet's lungs, teeming with life. Millions of species of plants, insects, and animals. It's like stepping into a time machine. Jaguars prowling, monkeys swinging, and macaws with feathers so bright. This place is a sensory overload. Kayak down the Amazon River, hike through jungles, and encounter unique creatures. The Amazon is a reminder of nature's raw power and beauty. Venice, man, it's like stepping into a movie set, but it's real life. Canals instead of streets, gondolas instead of taxis. You gotta see it to believe it. Imagine no cars, just the sound of water lapping against these old, beautiful buildings. The vibe here is different, it's chill, romantic. You can wander for hours, get lost in the narrow alleyways, stumble upon hidden squares with these amazing little cafes. It's like a maze, but in the best way possible. And the food? Forget about it. Fresh seafood, incredible pasta, and this pizza, man, it's next level. Venice is a whole mood. It's about slowing down, soaking it all in. It's about experiencing a place that feels like it's frozen in time, in the best way possible. And honestly, who wouldn't want a little bit of that in their lives? All right, guys, we're talking Mount Everest. The big one, the ultimate challenge. This isn't just a mountain, it's a symbol. It represents pushing your limits, facing your fears. It's about that raw human desire to conquer, to explore. You see pictures, you hear stories, but nothing prepares you for seeing Everest in person. It's massive, imposing, this giant presence that just dominates the landscape. The air is thin, the conditions brutal. People dedicate their lives to reaching that summit. The training, the mental fortitude, the sheer determination it takes, it's mind-blowing. It's a testament to what we're capable of when we set our minds to something. Even if you're not a climber, even if you're just standing at base camp, feeling that energy, that sense of awe, it stays with you. Everest is a reminder that we're capable of incredible things. It's a challenge, an inspiration, a force of nature. Picture this. You're trekking through this lush green jungle. The air is thick. You can hear the sounds of exotic birds, monkeys howling. You push through the trees and bam, Iguazu Falls. Waterfalls everywhere, cascading down cliffs, mist rising. You can feel the power of nature, this raw, untamed energy. You're completely dwarfed by it. It's a reminder of forces way bigger than us. All right, guys, picture this. Rolling emerald hills shrouded in mist, ancient castles perched on craggy cliffs, locks reflecting the sky like a million shattered mirrors. That's the Scottish Highlands for you. A place straight out of a fairy tale, where every stone has a story to tell, every valley echoes with the battles of the past. We're heading to the heart of Africa, to a place where wildlife roams free. Buckle up, because we're going on safari in Kruger National Park. Forget zoos, this is the real deal. Lions stalking through the tall grass, elephants lumbering across the savanna, and giraffes munching on acacia trees. Zebras and wildebeest on their migrations. It's a raw, untamed beauty that will leave you breathless. All right, guys, let's talk Italy. But forget Rome, forget Venice. We're heading to a hidden gem on the Italian Riviera that's about as picturesque as it gets. Cinque Terre. 5 villages clinging precariously to the rugged coastline, connected by ancient hiking trails and bathed in the golden light of the Mediterranean sun. Imagine this. Pastel-colored houses stacked one on top of the other, cascading down the cliffs towards the turquoise waters. Vineyards clinging to steep terraces, the scent of lemons and salt air filling your lungs. Seafood restaurants perched on rocky outcrops, serving up the freshest catch of the day. All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to dive into Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. This place is like something straight out of a fairy tale. Thousands of limestone islands jutting out of the water, covered in dense jungle. The water is a crazy emerald green, so clear you can see straight down. Rent a traditional junk boat and cruise around these islands. Imagine waking up on your boat, the sun rising over these mystical islands. Trust me, Ha Long Bay is a trip you won't soon forget. Next up, we're heading to the spine of North America, the majestic Rocky Mountains. This is nature on an epic scale. Towering peaks that pierce the clouds, forests that stretch endlessly, and crystal-clear lakes like mirrors. It's the kind of place that makes you feel small. You can hike for days through alpine meadows bursting with wildflowers, spot wildlife like elk and bears, and when the sun sets, the sky explodes with color. You haven't lived until you've seen a Rocky Mountain sunset. The Rockies will blow your mind. All right, guys, get ready to be transported to paradise. Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Picture this. Turquoise lagoons, lush green mountains, and iconic overwater bungalows. Imagine waking up and jumping straight into crystal clear water. Spend your days snorkeling, diving, or chilling on the beach. Fresh seafood, tropical fruits, everything bursting with flavor. Bora Bora is the ultimate romantic getaway, calling your name. All right, guys, buckle up because we're heading to a place unlike any other. A place that just screams adventure, the Sahara Desert. Imagine this. Endless stretches of sand dunes sculpted by the wind into these crazy, beautiful shapes. You look around and all you see is this vast, raw landscape bathed in the golden glow of the sun. It's harsh, it's unforgiving, but man, is it beautiful. From the vastness of the Sahara, we're jumping to the Great Ocean Road in Australia. This isn't just a road trip, it's an experience. Picture yourself cruising along this winding coastal road, the wind in your hair and breathtaking ocean views. And then there are the 12 Apostles, massive limestone stacks rising out of the ocean. The energy here is infectious, making you feel truly alive. All right, guys, get ready to be transported to a real-life fairy tale, because Lake Bled in Slovenia is like something out of a storybook. Imagine this: a crystal-clear lake, so blue it looks unreal, nestled amidst the foothills of the Julian Alps. And right in the middle, there it is, Bled Island, with its iconic church perched on top. You can rent a rowboat, glide across the water, and feel the peace and quiet wash over you. Or take a hike up to Bled Castle, perched high on a cliff overlooking the lake. The views from up there, guys, they're insane. You can see the entire lake, the island, the mountains, everything. All right, guys, buckle up because we're about to journey to the bottom of the world, to a place where the earth just throws crazy, epic landscapes at you. Torres del Paine National Park in Chile. This isn't just another pretty place, this is Patagonia, raw and powerful, the kind of place that makes you feel small and insignificant in the best way possible. Imagine jagged, snow-capped peaks that seem to claw at the sky, glaciers that look like frozen rivers flowing between mountains, and these crazy turquoise lakes that get their color from, get this, glacial melt. It's like something out of a dream, or maybe a movie set, but it's totally real. And the best part? You can actually explore this place. We're talking serious trekking, camping under the stars with the Milky Way feeling close enough to touch, waking up to the sun rising over those insane peaks. This isn't a theme park, it's the real deal, and it's calling your name. Trust me, guys, Torres del Paine is a place that gets under your skin. It's the kind of adventure that stays with you long after you leave, a reminder that the world is a pretty incredible place if you know where to look. And right now, we're looking at one of the most incredible spots on the planet. All right, we're in Arizona, and trust me, this one's a trip. Antelope Canyon, carved by water and wind over millions of years. Imagine walking through a sandstone dream. The light filtering in, it's like nothing you've ever seen. It's like this place was designed by an artist. The light paints the canyon walls in crazy hues. It's like walking through a kaleidoscope. You gotta see this to believe it. And that's a wrap. 50 destinations, 50 incredible experiences from every corner of this wild, wonderful planet we call home. I hope these videos have inspired you to get out there, to explore, to see something new, to push your own boundaries. The world is a big, beautiful, messy place, and it's just waiting to be discovered. So pack your bags, grab your camera, and get out there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video if you're feeling the wanderlust. And hey, tell me in the comments, what's your dream destination? Where in the world are you dying to go? Let's keep the adventure going.